This season helped me get my friend back and let Tim know about my feelings. This season helped me let go of the past and let new relationships into my heart.
This season I understand that I play an important role in the lives of many people.
Очень жаль, что мы с тобой знакомы. Я помню, как ты провожал до дома, с тобой спустилась до дна. Твоя слава — это вода. Ты крутил моей любовью и скурил ее дотла. Беру бензин, поджигаю все вокруг. Знаю о тебе все и всех твоих подруг. Я не влюблена, нет, я не влюблена. Лучше буду одна, и лучше буду одна. Любовь завяла, как букет. Я пропаду до утра.
It started off so beautifully, like in Shakespeare. Well, the party was great, at least the start of the party. We were hanging out with the guys, having fun, and something really scary happened. It was obvious that it was mutual, Danya.
As in to fuck? So Nastya came up to me to talk. Let's have a heart-to-heart. I was like, of course, let's go. I asked whether she was mic'd up, and she said no. I wasn't either. We went to talk, and I shared my soul with her as it is.
But yesterday we mutually made out.
Well, yeah. I just don't understand.
Yes? Why did you continue if...
I told you. I'm not denying. Why didn't I leave? Well, because I also have needs, as does everyone.
And what's bad about that? I don't understand. Why are you playing hard to get? I don't understand.
Because it would ruin our relationship. I'm sure that it would ruin our relationship. Our good friendship. What feelings do I have for her? I can't say. We're friends, but not really, because we kissed, and that's a fact.
Why did you kiss me yesterday?
Well, it was mutual. It was just a kiss. Just a kiss.
Yeah.
Say it.
You're just so fucking hilarious. You try to act cool like you're so fucking great.
Well, yeah.
How fucking great are you in bed? How great your dick is, so damn big.
Yeah. Yes. I'm not denying that.
And then, honestly, I can't speak right now because my thoughts are a mess.
Why? Say it as it is.
That's as
Well,
it is.
yeah, I'm listening. So we're on the same page.
I just thought that if I have needs to fuck you or make out with you and you have that need, that it's okay and it won't ruin our friendship and such. Because good sex doesn't ruin a relationship. Tra-ta-ta. Just when you're told directly like, no, Nastya, we're just friends, your heart breaks a little when at first, at the start of reality, you see one thing and in life, hugging, all that, attention, and then it fizzles out. Well, you're kind of fucking shocked. What the fuck? Tim, would you want to date Mary Sen?
It's for Tim. It's my question.
I think the most uncomfortable question that was asked at the party was the one for Tim about Mary. I wouldn't have wanted to hear that. I would have rather drank because, I don't know, because it's rough. It's very rough. Girls, what? I think that Chanya and Tim look very cute together. What do you think? That's your shipper of the year. I mean it. Well, it's weird to discuss that. Got it. I won't say a word more. Yes, I think Chana looks good with her boyfriend and Tim. With someone else. I just asked for your opinion. Who does he look great with, Dasha? Well, with someone. Who, for example? With Mary Sen? To be honest, I kind of feel uncomfortable with Mary Sen because I know that they dated, and I guess she still has feelings for Tim, and because of that, well, I see how she looks at us when, say, Tim films more with me, we take photos, and I feel very uncomfortable, I guess. I don't know what to do in these situations, but I just live for myself, and I don't want to lessen my friendship because of someone there.
Mary still has feelings for Tim. I tried to give her a lot of psychological advice about this, but she doesn't fucking listen. We're talking. I tell her, do this and this. She's like, yeah, we'll do exactly that. And then she says, I'm scared. I'm afraid. I'm afraid that my feelings won't be reciprocated. And it's always like that. And still she has taken 0 steps to conquer Tim's heart. But I think that if she'd fucking try, damn, why does she always lose her chance? It's very stupid.
What if Mary got back together with Tim? That would be fucking awesome. Yes? Yeah, I'd be happy. Like, I met them when they were a couple and they were the perfect couple. Yeah? Yes. Well, honestly, I don't really follow anyone when they were dating. I didn't even know they were dating. I joined XO and only found out that they were dating after a month. I lived with Mary and Tim when they were dating, and they were the most perfect couple. A very nice, sweet relationship. It just so happened that because of one silly thing they broke up. But they could try again.
Я с тобою хоть на край света. Для тебя всегда открыт, для остальных по настроению. Мы с тобой через волны, через тысячи падений, через сотни километров. Мы стрелой сквозь года. Только вместе тратим время, только вместе навсегда.
So, I think that there's no better girl for Tim than Mary.
I don't believe that Tim and Mary simply fell out of love after dating for a year. After a year of living together, and I even heard Tim call Mary his wife. So just to fall out of love, well, I don't believe that.
So, do you think couples getting back together is normal? Well, if Mary, for example, well, yeah. I believe that after breaking up, you can get back together and start again, because that's what happened with me. But when we broke up again, that was my fault this time, because I stopped loving that person, but everything was much better the second time around. So it's possible.
Yeah. Is there any point if it's not for long?
Why is it not for long?
I think that every couple that gets back together breaks up again. It's stupid advice, is it not?
No, it's good advice.
It doesn't work like that.
It
not
did
even
for
with
me,
you.
my second.
Come back, and then again.
Yes, but the second time it was perfect. We just broke up because I left to join the XO team.
Somebody's going to be waiting for that moment, and we'll just stay and die in the end.
Well, I don't know. I have this stereotype stuck in my head that I'll never get back with my ex. Yeah, I did twice. And how was it? Cool, fun? Awful, awful. I was 15. I was a baby, of course. I'd never go back. I just think that if a couple breaks up once, they'll keep breaking up. I think it's different for everyone and depends on why they break up, maybe over something silly. What could be the reason? I don't know. I think we shouldn't. Could be jealousy or a misunderstanding. I don't know why you're discussing somebody's relationship. It depends on the breakup. We're not discussing somebody's relationship. We're discussing a topic. Well, it's their choice. Like, I think Tim is scared of taking any steps towards Mary to try and get back together. Maybe he's just scared of getting turned down. But I think that if he does that, then everybody will be okay.
It seems like you're always talking as if it's obvious that Tim wants this relationship. As if it's obvious that Tim is taking these steps. Tell us, what do you notice that makes you think Tim is still interested in Mary?
He constantly flirts with her, chats her up. He often wants to visit her new house, tries to draw her attention to him.
I don't know if I've been in love, because I've thought that maybe I'll feel more in the future, and I'll become disappointed in the past, or won't fully understand what it was.
He says that he isn't in love with anybody right now, not interested in any girls at the moment as a liar.
He's just resentful, like he can't do anything about it. I get him, but I know he's still in love with Mary. I'm sure of it. The way he acts around her, it's wild. It's very funny, like, I always say to Mary, do you not think that Tim's in love with you again?
I just think that what the girls are saying, that Tim likes Mary, is a bit exaggerated, but I can't say that for certain. I have a great phrase saved. To give a second chance is like to give a second bullet to somebody who didn't hit you the first time. What? Fuck. Let's get a tattoo of that. If Tim has feelings, why didn't he do something about it?
If Tim has feelings, you might wonder why he doesn't do anything. Well, because, I remember the moment she turned him down. She came into the office like how she came into the office that summer. They came in separately from Tim. And shit. Then Tim, I felt very sorry for him. He seemed to me like an outsider. It's great that he's found a family in the guys, because then when he came and no one was there, he was alone. He only hung out with me after America. And if you get Tim's situation, you can get why he's so cold towards Mary, because she basically sent him to rock bottom. By the way, Tim wasn't such a great fucking boyfriend. When she broke up with him, I actually know everything. Mary, Tim, and I spoke a lot when they were in America, and, like, Tim did fuck up. Listening? Come on. Yes! Who out of the people in this room would you sleep with?
Oh, shit.
What a difficult decision. Gary, a clarification? Clarification! I can also answer. One person, yeah? Yeah. It's difficult for me too. It's difficult for me, so I'll choose at random. A random person we know.
Alisha?
Okay, let it be Alisha. Oh. Guys, she got what she wanted after all these years.
Jim would like to sleep with you. Well, no reaction because I knew it already. Something that happened between you two, yeah? Well, yeah, so at the very start, when Gary invited me to XO, I was like, wow, cool. Can you speak up? You've heard this story. I want to hear it again. Yes, Alisha was in love with Tim. Yes, I was in love with Tim Sorkin. Somebody doesn't know this yet. Show me that person. I'm sorry, it's just 10 times a day for the past year I hear the same story. And can we just add how I repeat Alisha's words? Because why? Because I know this speech off by heart. I come into the office at the start and I see him walking around. I knew he was Mary's ex, so I look at him and I'm like, fuck. I never want to talk to him, like, ever, because he seemed very angry, like he had this look. So then I noticed as if he was chatting me up, like, you know, and I started to get kind of attached. And then Gary said, it's quarantine now, so Hoshin, Alisha, and Tim stay at my house. And we're all, like, in the same room. And at some point, okay, we're all going to bed, and we're kind of laying there like this, cuddling, you know, like this, that's me. So we're all laying there, and Tim's like, and so we kissed. And I was like, all right. So I was happy because usually everyone turns me down for some reason. Yes, guys, I have this problem that everyone turns me down. They turn me down. Turn me down. And so it happened again recently in April. I think this month is great because every April I'm told to fuck off for some reason.
A year ago, we were messing around. We kissed, but then we realized that it would be very, very bad to date somebody you work with. But that's how it works. You fall under this kind of box, and it's very difficult to get out of it because at some point you can either argue or get back together or continue to date, but usually it doesn't work out, and then it's very difficult. I didn't want to hurt anyone, but that's what happened.
I actually rarely fall in love, you know? And here, Tim's so charismatic.
By the way, even when Tim was messing around with Alisha, and he was telling me about how they made out, high school vibes, so he said, I'm playing around. I'm just messing around. I don't need a relationship. He doesn't only think that regarding Mary. He thinks that about everyone. He showed me millions of chicks from Instagram he said he was just playing with. Like, he didn't want anything new or any relationships. Maybe he just likes feeling like an alpha male, that he fucks so many chicks, so...
Did you cry? Yeah, it was the drama of the year.
Tim's the kind of person that can instantly make any girl fall in love with him, and it really is true, because we had so many employees, bloggers that would walk past him and fall for him. Just because he really acts like a gentleman, opens the doors for girls, pays for them at the movies, orders them food to their house, courts them, because he himself enjoys it. He wants to feel like an alpha male. I think some girls are interested in me because they think I talk to them, like I'm flirting, but it's just the way I talk. And not everyone gets that, I think, but I love everyone very much, and everyone I talk to, I genuinely enjoy. It's just sometimes maybe I cross some boundaries and I do something more, like hug slightly and say, "You look really pretty, you look great," but girls sometimes take that the wrong way.
What the fuck? Tim, would you want to date Mary's son?
It's for Tim. It's my question. Now you answer it. Yeah, only you answer.
Who wrote these questions? There was a horrible question. I hate you for that question, because why aren't I asked these questions? Why is it Tim asks these questions? You either answer or drink.
No. Is that your answer?
Is that your answer?
Yeah. Let's move on.
I think I would in Mary's place, or even in Tim's. I would feel very uncomfortable.
Would you like to get back together with Mary? And I answered no.
Would you want to date Tim? I wouldn't want to date Tim.
When we were breaking up, it was clear that we have slightly different outlooks on life. We live in different worlds, and we need to kind of do slightly different things. Anyway, we just weren't a match.
We didn't break up over nothing. We broke up because I saw myself with a much stronger man.
I honestly think that after a long time, getting back together, well, it doesn't happen. If people grow apart, it's unlikely they can make it work later.
It's unpleasant because I gave him a lot, and love and friendship,
And I think both Mary and I need to move forward and not dwell on this.
No, enough, honestly. I've understood that.
We have a wonderful life, and after breaking up, we still talk.
When Tim and I broke up, I started dating another guy after a month. You know why? Because I found out that a week after our breakup, Tim kissed Alisha. Or a month after, it doesn't matter. Anyway, before I started dating my new boyfriend, I was very angry and went out and met the person that I lived with. Well, dated for 2 months. And then I thought, like, why did I do that? I did it because I was angry. And after that, in July, I realized what I had done and that I loved him. I texted him and Tim said that we were going our separate ways. Bye. Okay, separate ways, bye. And after that, well, I never want to talk to him, talk about it. He already shared his stance in July. What can I say?
I really respect Mary and her opinion and everything that happens in our team in general, and everyone. So that was my answer. Maybe it was unpleasant, but honest. I think it was right. But that's not for me to judge, that's it. I wish her the best and all, but sadly, no.
People think that you still have feelings for Tim. How is your behavior seen like that? Is it, again, just because you're attentive and kind towards everyone, including him? Well, of course, I see him as special because I dated him. What they're speculating is what they want to see, and only I may know what I actually feel in my heart.
What? Come on.
Slap the person on the left across the face.
Get it, bitch! Deserved it!
Come
with
on.
your right hand.
For all the good and the bad. For all the good and the bad.
Just please don't hit me with your wrist. Don't hit me. Slap me. Nah, hit him.
For all the good and the bad. For all the good and the bad.
Mary.
Come on. Come on, Mary. Kitten, do it.
Just don't hit my nose.
Don't hold back.
Please, don't make me laugh.
Tim, don't fret. Come on, Mary.
1, 2, 3.
I wouldn't stay in touch with exes, I'll say that. And with Tim, yeah, I wouldn't want to stop talking to him, so everything's okay now. And like, we have fun. It's funny when he throws punches at me. You like that, yeah? Well, yeah, it's fun. I think if Tim didn't live with us, it would be boring. Do you think he's in love with someone now? Tim could love someone? I don't know. Well, it happened with one lady. He wasn't in love with her. She was just always pestering him. Yeah, that's right. And he was like, oh, one time he was sitting on the couch. By the way, I did not enjoy that moment. Shit. He saw her walk in and was like, 3, 2, 1. She's going to jump on me. And she did. With Lisa, it was another story. She jumped on him every morning, evening, day, night, always. So it was Lisa who was flirting with him, not the other way around. I think she also saw that you had feelings for him. Yes, she knew. On purpose, of course, she knew. She could come into my room and be like, shit, Alisha, I don't film videos with Tim anymore because everyone's accusing me of falling in love with him. And her typical, but I'm not in love, Alisha. But I'm not in love. Wait, I'll tell you more. One time I heard, Alisha, will you spend more time with him? What about me? Alisha, the typical. I thought, fucking Lisa. And then get some sneakers for 40K. Yeah, their relationship was the complete opposite. She got him gifts, a lot of gifts, almost flowers, courted him, and Tim didn't care. Well, I just enjoyed it. I do the same. Also, I'd accept the gifts. And then organized quests for him. And I also heard the convo between Dasha and Lisa. I was filming videos, I've told you this, but not exactly what I heard. So Dasha said, Lisa, do you understand that? Like, it looks like you two, you know? Yeah, and Lisa was like, Dasha, you know we're just friends. And I was like, who are you fucking kidding? Yeah, she fucking lied to me. Yeah, he's like a brother to me. He's like a brother to me, not you. Why couldn't she tell Dasha if, like, what's the big deal? Because I'm friends with Mary and knew Mary felt like shit and she didn't like seeing, of course, someone constantly jumping on her ex and such, and I was like Lisa's friend and Mary's friend, and I constantly told Mary, caught in the crossfire, Mary, he's like a brother to Lisa. So I fucking lied to her because Lisa fucking lied to me. But we went for a walk in the park and with who? With Lisa and Tim and Pashalim, and before we left for the park, once again, Lisa told me she doesn't like Tim. She has no feelings for him. They're just friends. And that day we went to the park and I looked there and I saw Tim making out with Lisa. What? That's how you saw it? Yes, and that very day I stopped talking to her, not because of Tim and Lisa. I didn't give a shit who Tim ends up with, but because she lied to me and so I lied to Mary. You know, I sometimes felt weird when Tim was bothering me, touching me, all that, and Mary was there. Even though we were friends, it still felt off, because if I had an ex and all that, but she came to Mary and said, Mary, I'm telling you the truth, he's just a friend, you just misunderstood, I wouldn't have felt great, yeah. And Mary actually believed her. She was like, of course, she thought she was imagining it, but in the end, just why lie when you could say, yes, I have feelings for him? Yes, it would have been different. We would have understood. Guys, it's not a big deal.
It will be better without this, what you're saying. Like, you're acting cool, but no, Nastya, I don't want to do it. I do it not because I want to show off, but because I feel like I don't want to. Yesterday, how bad did I not want it? Well, I did, just, I wanted it there. But I didn't want it here, in my head.
Fucking hell, Danya, it's all clear. Okay, I got you. Thank you very much for your opinion.
There. You see, you're also saying it's a mutual agreement. To fuck? Well, you can just find someone else who will fuck you, and it'll be better for us. We'll keep our good relationship. And it's better when you have something stable. I'd rather hold on to stability. Regular talks, regular, this, then risk it, because most likely the risk isn't worth it.
So now I've understood you about this. I just didn't understand. Maybe you also had some feelings for me, and I really wanted to know today.
What feelings?
Well, who knows, like...
If you decided that maybe you also had some feelings, then you have some feelings for me.
I didn't say that.
No, you said you wanted to know.
I asked if
you also had feelings, you said also.
I didn't say also. Do you think? Let's start with, well... I like Boom. What do I do? And what do I do? Me, the girl who's fallen in love, if you're being friend-zoned. So, cool, great. We're talking mic'd up.
Really?
Suck it. Microphone. Go fuck yourself.
How did it change my feelings towards her? I think it ruined our relationship. Like, okay, she recorded it. It's reality, alright? No problem. But the way she presented it, and even when there were no cameras, she came up to me and said, Danya, you understand, it's reality. She came up and said, everyone wants a show for me. Everyone wants it. I'll give them a show. Well, that just did it for me, I think. Suck it and go fuck yourself. She said it all herself.